sure is, Steve. Well, it was a fairy tale ending that audiences across America were hoping for.
Trista. Nicole. Ren. Will you marry me?
That was my favorite Bachelorette finale. I loved it. Now Trista Sutter, the original Bachelorette, is sharing that story and more in her new book, Happily Ever After. And Trista joins us now. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I've gotten to see you so many times across the years and span of TV, but it is really exciting that you have this book.
Thank you.
Because you talk a lot about Ryan and marriage and kids and thankfulness, and these guys know all about that stuff. So do you have any advice for couples out there?
Well, honestly, it's about gratitude. So I share my stories and those of my friends and family, even strangers, people I've read about on the internet, people I've borrowed blogs from, like Jenny McCarthy and Kat Sadler, and a lot of research about how gratitude can truly make your life happier.
Your marriage happier, too.
Yeah, right? Your marriage, your being a parent. I mean, there's lots of tips in there. I share what I call happily ever actions at the end of each chapter to really allow people to be able to implement the stories that I've shared throughout. So
I love your suggestion. Have an appreciation jar.
Yes.
At the Johnson place, they've got a cuss jar.
We have one.
cuss jar, so the appreciation jar. Well, I'm actually
There's another corner.
Family cusses each other a little bit, right?
It's kind of like an appreciation jar.
Absolutely.
But you write little notes to each other, or maybe a teacher. You have all your the students in the class write a teacher to your your kids, have all the kids write to their teacher and give it to them as like an end of the year gift or something.
Nice.
Or even, write notes throughout the year and show your appreciation for your loved ones at Christmas time or, for the holidays. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that and a lot of stuff I'm doing with this line I created with Gloria House. But honestly, it's all revolved around the book. I wanted to write a children's book and ended up with an adult book, and I wanted to write something authentic. You know how hard writing is, especially when you have little ones running around.
I know, you have to wait till they're asleep. And
right?
There in the night.
So I wanted to write something that I could authentically speak to, and I tweet my favorite part of the day every day.
You do, I see that. And you also, so you say something like that, that's become your journal, but you say keep a gratitude journal, too.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's really important. That's kind of how this all started. I was in my 20s and I heard Oprah talking about how you should be grateful, it will make your life happier, and that's kind of how this all started. So I started writing 5 things I was grateful for every day. And now I continue to do that as kind of my online journal on Twitter.
Gratitude and acknowledgement is so important in a marriage, and we're blessed to have that in our house. You also say make the most of me time. What does that mean?
I think that, every chapter in the book is broken down into different relationships. So focusing on the gratitude you have for yourself, for your partner, for your kids if you're a parent, friends, strangers, coworkers, extended family.
Me time is hard for a mom now.
And me
and
time.
a dad, I'm assuming.
Yeah. And the chapter about focusing on yourself, I think it's really important to focus on yourself because only until you give to yourself are you going to be able to give to your family and, your husband, your kids, anyone really, to your job. So I think if you give yourself that time, then you'll be able to give back to everybody else.
Well, the brand new book, only been out a week, is called Happily Ever After. And we should point out, we showed the video of you and Ryan on the original Bachelorette.
Right.
That was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Our anniversary is this Friday.
Is it
And they said it would never work. It was
10
just one of
years.
those TV
How are you
things.
celebrating?
We are actually renewing our vows on ABC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Funny, I should ask.
Congratulations.
They're celebrating with a TV special.
I am happy for you guys. It is an awesome
We're so happy
celebration
for you.
for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the book, Trista.
Thank you.